And then, man, but speaking of like all that's been going on, QB battles and everything, I saw a clip and it was talking about UNC being the biggest mystery in college football. And I saw it on ESPN, bro. And I was like, ooh. I feel like it ties into it. I feel like it ties into what we've been talking about today, and I gotta showcase it. So, and I don't know who this lady is, but
Doug.
Okay, here's what you want to do. Save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
Are you a caddy?
No, I'm a Doug, and that's a Limu.
Okay, I'm gonna putt now.
I'm going to watch you putt.
not gonna lie.
Oh,
Nice birdie.
Whoever
Yes, he is a very nice bird.
Oh no, Limu! The cards!
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
whoever came up with the idea of Limu Emu,
Heather, I am
Bro.
fascinated what we're going to see in Chapel Hill this year. What are your early thoughts on the Bill Belichick debut season for the Tar Heels?
I mean, it's a short.
North
It's weird.
Carolina is the biggest mystery in college football. Even Bill Belichick doesn't know what he has. His players haven't really put on the pads yet, particularly on the offensive and defensive lines. These guys have to go against each other and hit each other. This is an unheralded roster full of transfers, unproven playmakers at different positions all over the field, and an entirely new defense. The biggest thing they have going for them is a manageable schedule. It's winnable. It's about 70th in the country in terms of difficulty. They don't leave the state more than 3 times.
well,
So you got UNC with 7 wins.
well,
And tell you the truth about that, what's funny about that, Steve? We were just talking last week, like what would be considered a successful season for Bill in his first season. Then we both agreed to what?
we said
Eight
I said that we said 8 or more. I said 500. You said 8 or more. I said
I think it's
500.
at least above 5. So a minimum above 500. I think 8 would be a flat out yes. This has been a successful season.
Because I think the video we saw, they were saying that UNC like had to win at over 8 games. Hey, Caden the Diesel Freak. What's up,
Ohio
Caden?
State, as a Ohio State fan, I respect what Bill is doing in North Carolina. He's doing an amazing job. Agreed. Like he's like, I didn't think. My biggest thing is I didn't think recruiting was going to go as well as it did.
Bro, oh my God, his recruiting has been through the roof. Because speaking of, they just released his the rankings, the latest rankings in terms of recruiting classes. The 26 class now has him ranked 16th in the entire nation.
Old school Carolina football is back. I'm hoping so because they're the biggest indicator for me though, Caden, was the fact they're bringing back the grass field. They're bringing grass back to North Carolina.
I mean, you bought the turf. I know you did.
Who, me?
Yeah, you bought it. I know you did. I know you bought that logo off Facebook. You bought that turf logo off Facebook.
With what money?
You bought that with your EMT money.
EMT money, well.
With your EMT money.
Sir, we talked about that logo 2 months ago. I have been working as an EMT for 8 months. I have.
No. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You saved it. You saved up for it. It was only $2.
Listen, the next day, I went back to try to look at it. The next day, gone. That link was no longer there.
Hey,
page is gone. We checked.
What if somebody was selling that wasn't supposed to be selling that, and that's why it was gone?
That's why I was good. Said, sir, you're not supposed to be doing this. I bought it fair and square.
But to go off of what she's saying, she said Belichick doesn't know what he has. They got a bunch of unproven playmakers. The only thing they have going for themselves is they have a winnable schedule.
So I'm in a wait and see mode with UNC to keep it a buck. I think Bill's trying to establish the program for his son to take the reins. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that at all. He did that in New England too. Because he did the same. That's the reason why Mayo ended up being the coach for that one season in New England. Still feel like they did that man wrong. Should have gave him at least 2, but whatever. But no, that's not surprising. If his son takes over, that nobody'd be surprised. I don't think he will because I don't think his son's built to be a head coach. But that's just me.
Not when he's sitting there on the sideline like this. Now when he's sitting there doing that on the sideline all the time, bro. But
man makes some faces on the sideline, boy.
I think it's kind of crazy. I think it's kind of crazy how I personally don't believe any other coach would be getting this type of flag of it's like, oh, they have a winnable schedule. They do all this. Because it's Belichick, I feel like people are shooting the over and like, oh yeah, it's winnable. He got all this, even with all these question marks. Because any other coach, if they had that many question marks, brand new defense, haven't practiced much, you're a brand new coach, brand new offense coordinator, brand new defensive coordinator. This is your first time in college football. I don't think your schedule alone would have people looking at you like, yeah, you can win 7 games. You can win 8 games.
You're not catching that much flack. And then on top of that, to say that he doesn't know what he has is a wild statement to me. So you telling me Bill Belichick, the man that made Wes Welker, Julian Edelman Hall of Famers or potential Hall of Famers,
made Danny Woodhead a household name.
Made Danny Woodhead a household name. You telling me that he doesn't understand who he has on his roster? Ain't no way. Ain't no way that man has not observed everybody on his team and at least has some kind of idea of who he has on his roster.
And
now,
what's crazy?
Exactly where he's going to line everybody up at, that I can give him.
You know what's even crazy when you think about that and you go down that list of names? And I'm gonna just be this guy. I'm gonna be honest. It's like I look back on the rosters and the greats that Belichick has. Aaron Hernandez, I wasn't paying attention to him at Florida like that. Rob Gronkowski, I wasn't paying attention to him in college like that. Tom Brady, we all know none of us were paying attention to Tom Brady. It's like, do you got Edelman? You got Wes Welker. You got Danny Woodhead. You have a number of these players. Shoot, even Benjamin Watson I wasn't really paying attention to, but he always knows how to get the most out of a player. The number one guy I can say without a shadow of a doubt, I knew before he got to New England, like I knew about this man, if as no hands down, was Randy Moss. Now, I'm going to be honest. Like, I didn't know about Teddy Bruschi until New England. I didn't know about Ty Law until New England. I didn't know about the McCourty twins until New England. Like, Belichick, I don't know what he does. I don't know who he speaks to. I guess if Tom Brady has same-day delivery with Satan and all that, Belichick probably has FedEx for his powers. He has FedEx with ground air. He got FedEx ground and air in terms of getting the most potential out of these players and getting superstardom out of them. That's Vince Wilfork. My fault. I almost got him and Albert Haynesworth confused. But Vince Wilfork that's another I knew before he got to New England. Yeah. Vince Wilfork.
Oh, Big Vince. Big Vince. Country.
But it's just to say, like, he doesn't know it. I'm sorry, English hard. Brain moving. But it goes into what you were saying.
It's baffling.
He knows what he has. He knows what he can do. He sees potential.
Just because he's not entirely sure about the particular landscape, when it comes to football, the man understands football when he sees football. So, you can't sit here and say this man hasn't observed his team from when they first started doing workouts to now. Hey. Like, sure, he may not know exactly what he's going to get with them full out personality wise just yet because he ain't been around them long enough. But he's going to figure out, like, okay, I notice you do this, and this real well. Let's see where I can put you to exemplify those traits while also cutting down on some of the negatives you got in the background.
Hey, he may not know. He may not know how the optics look being 70 years old with a 20-year-old and how bad it looks. But that man knows how to run a 4-wide scheme with receivers who were 2 stars and 3 stars growing up. He knows how to get them in their best right.
That man knows what a stack fofo looks like.
Oh God.